Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to FPL Don't Panic, Wednesday, game week 3 imminent. Um, Brief one today. I am still on the road, as you can see. I am in my Levelin hotel room in Kilchima, County Mayo, the Claydon Court Hotel. Just for one more night, then heading back to Kildare. So I am actually away from home base for one day more than expected. So I want to get this one out, do the Bishop Brennan Cup, and yes, could be some final thoughts, to be honest with you, on game week 3 team, and some thoughts going forward from there. First of all, yeah, that's, as you see on the screen there, how I am set up. I've got Palmer starting, just in case he does start. I don't think he will. So the reality is, I don't think the team looks too bad. The sad thing is, it's like a déjà vu. Last year I played a similar strategy, got off to a great start in game week 1 with an 87 pointer, did the free hit in 2, which went okay, a lot better than this year's one, to be fair, with 77 points. But of course, my normal team would have had another 87 pointer. Similarly, again this year, I've just realised that if I hadn't played my free hit, and it seemed a sensible move to me, it was part of my tactics. No excuses there whatsoever. I was going for that big upside. But of course, my team, that normal team that looked like had a bunch of horrible fixtures, would have actually scored more. About 10 points more by my calculations, so I'd have been right, pretty close to that 70 pointers. But them is the breaks, isn't it? FPL. Classic FPL. A bit like, tell you where I did get away with one though. Was thinking of transferring, just doing a transfer of Frimpong out if I hadn't played the free hit and bringing in 8 Nori, and that would have been classic FPL, wouldn't it? Anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is. Just a quick look on the spreadsheet before we get to Bishop Brennan Cup. So this is probably the more likely team that will go out. And I think, and this is a dilemma I know a lot of you are suffering, and I've had questions asked about this myself, and it is the one I've alluded to that's been the most difficult thing to do these first 2 game weeks. And it is the one that's cost me, because I've got it wrong 2 weeks in a row. Captaincy choices. It's not been easy, is it? It's why some of these scores are so low, getting that captaincy pick right. And if you have got it right, you are flying. But if, like me, you've got it wrong 2 weeks in a row, for me, average-ish, I guess. But yeah, getting the captaincy right, it is the big one, isn't it? Sort of quickly on that, and just bring up the spreadsheet here. Yeah, that's how I expect the team will ultimately land going out. Now, going strictly by spreadsheet rules, well, but it's so early that the data is virtually meaningless. Strict spreadsheet rules for me is pick the player with the highest average with the best fixture. So the highest average is clearly Ekatike, but he's also got the worst fixture. So that brings us into João Pedro territory, or Johnson territory, both with reasonable fixtures at home. So really, I should be just tossing a coin between those two. I don't think there's too much to choose. Bournemouth are not bad, but I think defensively they can still be a bit vulnerable. And then obviously Fulham home, not bad defensively, but Chelsea are showing some good attacking signs. Well, it's certainly that last game week, but bear in mind that was against West Ham, and a tortoise can look fast running past trees, honestly. So still too early days, I think, to make judgments on that Chelsea attack. But they did look better. To be fair, they did look better, and João Pedro did look very good in that last game. So that is where I should be going. So why do I want to go on Cunha? Because he's passing my eye test, to be quite frank, and there has to be, is me just been a bit United biased? I don't think so. I thought United nearly ripped Fulham a new one in that first 30 minutes, but of course, typical United didn't put the ball in the net. And then once Bruno missed that penalty, it's like their heads went down a bit and we lost our shape, our pattern, and we got into our heads. However, Burnley at home, he's only got the average of 2. But it could be such a big differential. Honestly, I'm seriously tempted to put a triple captain on him as a big punt to give myself that little points boost and to try and get myself up or over that 70-point average. I'm currently sitting on something like a 63 average, and just a 74, 75 would be nice as we build up more data. I've not made a decision. I think this could be a coin toss for me. I know some of you are suffering similar dilemmas picking the captaincy this week. If you've got Haaland, you go Haaland. It's Brighton away. Don't know. It seems like the sort of game where Haaland could come up short again. Came up short for me last week in a fixture where I thought should get at least a goal out of him. Well, should have had a goal out of him. He missed an absolute sitter. Game-changing stuff, isn't it? Wood. If you've got Wood, I think Wood's a good punt. I know his ceiling is not high, but every now and again, and in the fixture that he's got, West Ham home, he only needs 2 shots and he'll have 2 goals. And I quite like the Dango punt. If anyone's bringing in Dango, Dango's a nice flat track bully. He's a human wrecking ball against a weak defence. Is Sunderland a weak defence though at the Stadium of Light? That's the question. I do like Dango, and he's getting minutes now, which he wasn't always getting for Brentford, and he did really, really well for me last year when he did get a run of games, and he brought me in some massive points. There's other calls out there at the moment. Honestly, it's a lottery. I tell you what, toss a coin. I tell you what, you'd have more luck doing it that way than making a reasoned judgmental call at the moment. It is so hard to predict. I think I'm going to go Cunha. I think I'm going to go Cunha on my captaincy. If that changes, I'll let you know. What do you think? Okay, I'll leave it at that. My prediction for my team this week is 57 points. If I don't get a captain's return, please give me a captain's return just for once. I just want to hit a little 70. Nice little 70. Thoughts going forward from there was, do I free hit in, do I wildcard in game 4? I'm going to try and play through it. The team looks good. I know I've got injuries there still with Frimpong and potentially Palmer. I've moved Saka out obviously now for Cunha, but I could get that team looking very, very good for 4. And I know it's the international break, but I don't know, I've just seen so much chaos in these first few game weeks with injuries and things. Now maybe there's going to be more injuries, and my hand might get forced if there's more injuries and awkward transfers. Johnson's a bit of a worry. Not in himself. Johnson's doing really well for me. But Spurs are still looking to bring in attacking players, and I think Johnson's minutes are one that will be under threat. It is so volatile. I'd say between the international break, these injuries that are just racking up at the moment, transfers, yeah, certainly will be looking to. I'd like to try and get through. As I review this, and I know 5 looks awful, I think I'd like to try and get to 6, maybe even 7 without wildcarding, and just try and play my spreadsheet as the data is building up, because I've got players in there that are actually doing okay. They're hitting the averages I'm looking for. Maybe it is, even at this early stage, time to start massaging that to slowly bring those averages up, and maybe look to do the wild card around 7, when there is like going to be pretty big fixture turn. Don't know. Tricky. I think it's almost play it on a week by week basis. Let's see how we go. Right, main topic. Bishop Renan Cup time. Okay, let me just shrink this down, get it out of the way. And hopefully this comes up now. Don't do that to me. Here it is. Right, hopefully I can make this work reasonably well. Sorry for the delay here, guys. Modern technology. Okay, let's get me out of there, and let's look at the league. Oh, my eyes are shockers. So I'll just keep yakking while I'm just looking at things here. So unfortunately, I have left the Bishop Brennan Cup back in Kildare, and I won't be back in Kildare for a few days. So I did want to get this one done. So the trophy today will have to be the can't use remote control. The Father Jack Morwater Award. Okay, what have we got here? There's some reasonable scores. This was a low-scoring game week, so don't worry, guys. I am seeing some absolute shockers out there. If you haven't had a great game week, it is chaos out there. It really, really is. I'll give you some of my reasoning behind it. Lack of captaincy, big captaincy options coming in. Also, in terms of rank, there are hundreds of thousands of chips being played. The winners at the moment, because it has been so volatile with these weird things coming in, like timber captaincies, all these bloody sort of things coming in, is it's casual players 1, engaged managers nil. And that's why it's just so extraordinarily volatile. So they're going to be coming in, and it's just, if I looked at the, I did actually have a flick through the top 500 and compared it, because I had a flick through it last week. It is a sea of change. There is, if you look at the sort of top, I just kept flicking, and all I saw was green arrows as last week's top 500 or so has been completely been replaced. Just a few, just a few little red arrows. It's just completely replaced. It's completely been wiped out. It's been like a complete turnaround. Seriously, don't worry if you've had a couple of bad game weeks. There's a long, long, long way to go. And there's a lot of casuals that are out there having fun at the moment, seeing these great big scores and going, yeah, 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 yeah. They will drift away, and a normal service will, I guarantee it, be resumed at some point. It is just absolute madness out there at the moment. However, we do have some of our engaged managers that are just doing fucking brilliantly. Seriously, I just mentioned a few. They're not Bishop Brennan Cup winners, but yeah, special mentions, as I say, to I have to make that bigger. My poor eyes, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. I really shouldn't do these videos in the morning. There's some really good stuff in there. Ken, you're tracking along brilliantly. That's so consistent, mate, and you're achieving where you're at. You're pretty much where I was hoping to be at. With a lovely 144 points total at the moment. 148. Actually, let's have a look here. Who are hitting the 140 average? That would be an average of 70, which would mean currently you are well on track for top 5k finishes if you can keep that up for the season. So, Sam, 141, brilliant, mate, and a brilliant score this week. You could be the Bishop Brennan Cup winner. We'll have a quick look at you. I don't know who it is at the moment. I'm doing this on the fly. 141. Adrian, 144. Brilliant, mate. Absolutely superb. And again, that is actually a solid score, that 50 this week, given the game week we've just had. Ken, that's brilliant, mate. Loving it. 74. 148. Alan, mate, you are just continuing your form from last year. Last year, you had a wet sail right at the end, and you're just continuing that at the beginning of this season. I know you're free hitting this week, so I hope you come in with that. Hope you hit that 100, mate. I know you've been sort of talking to me a little bit about your team, mate, and what you're telling me. There's 100 in there, mate. If you get that captain's call right, I know that's the one you're wrestling with at the moment. Get that right, mate. Yeah, I can see 100 in your future, and being right in that top 5,000. But 154 so far, superb. And Dean, mate, so proud. That's brilliant. Let's have a quick look at your team, Dean, before I do the Bishop Brennan Cup. See how our leader is doing. 65, such a solid score this week. 65 to Bravka, brave call, great call. Estev, great call, mate. Yeah, you did do the free hit. Yeah, did you? Just, I'm going to have a little look at your bench. Did you get a little bit of bench juice? I think you did, mate. I think you did. And that will have worked out pretty well for you. Good intelligence. Oh, well, yeah, of course it was. Ectal. Very clever, mate. Very clever. Yeah, good first off the bench. What a call that was. And it just shows you with that formation, where you can get decent points. I do think we could be seeing the dawn of a 4 or 5 at the back again, as these points averages start to really come to light, and how the DEFCON's affecting things. It will not surprise me to see 5-4-1 formations. I'm playing with some of those myself at the moment and comparing them to 4-4-2s and 3-5-3s and 3-5-2s. I mean, you know what I mean? Interesting. Mate, what a backline. You're unlucky with Lacroix as well. Bruno. I feel your pain. I really feel your pain. Saka, yeah, well done, mate. Just a shame about the injury there, because I think he'd have been going on for some bonus and maybe another return or two, same as myself. It's a fine margins, isn't it? It really is. Jokeres, and you didn't even get your same. Oh, didn't even say. Yeah, Shockers. Flip of a point stuff, wasn't it? So even without a captain's return, that's such a good score, mate. And yeah, I mean, if you consider that Howland and Evan Nielsen didn't come in for you, look where your points came from. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, Dean. Really pleased for you, buddy. Keep doing it, mate. Keep doing it. Hope you have a massive one this week. Right. Bishop Brennan Cup time, or as I say, the Father Jack Marwater Award. Right, what do we got here, guys? What have we got here? Right. We've got Dennis there with his 86, and we've got Sam there with the 83, so they're clearly going to be contenders. Let's have a little look down here, and obviously I don't know if you've played chips yet, because we have to take those into account. Just going to have a little look down here to see what else I can see. I've got to give this guy a mention. I'm going to give this. I don't think you'll have made it, Roy, but I'm going to give this guy a mention, because it massages my own ego a little bit as well. Roy's actually a mate of mine. He's actually in one of my very, very original mini leagues, a mini league of just 3 of us, myself, Roy, and Chris. Roy is the most casual of players. He may not even be watching this video, but we did have a chat pre-season. I says, Roy, just put this team out. I said something like this. Here's the guys that are likely to score, etc. Now, to be fair, he has played his own game with some calls in there that I wouldn't make, but it's nice to see he's got a few in there, like your Tarkowski's. And he's got João Pedro in there, who I did advise. And yeah, he's got a decent team out there. Lovely seeing you getting a nice 82, Roy. Going to give you the Kicking Ass Award trophy this week. Kicking Ass Award trophy, which this week is the Eto Flam Award. You're on fire, mate. You're on fire. Desperate for trophies. Nah, Roy, that's brilliant, mate. Really great to see you get a good score and be right up there this year. Long way to go, obviously, but what a great start for you. Well done. Right. Let's see if we can find a Father Jack Marwater Award. We'll just have a little quick look. Oh, look at the Lecky there with an 87. Just keep an eye on these scores. Oh, he's got a bench boost in there. So, oh, there's the points to come off. Okay, I've got it, but it's still a good team, mate. What a great effort. Yes, good stuff, mate. Who have you got in there? Dubravka. What are you going, Dubravka? I mean, at least my keeper did come in. Gabriel, sensible. Trufford, really good call, mate. Saka, the Bruno Payne, Gapco. Oh, man. Yeah, I'd like to get our thoughts onto Gapco. Has to be a transfer for another day. I'm on my no hits policy, but Gapco was definitely the call, wasn't it? Definitely was. Watkins Payne, Jokeris, captain. Yep. You get the Box of Tissues I'm So Jealous award. I'm so fucking jealous. Why didn't I go Jokeris? Why? Well done, mate. I don't think you quite made Bishop or Father Jack Marwater Award. I don't think you quite made it. Don't think you quite made it. I just had this feeling when I was flicking through these the other day. Just making sure I have got this right. Don't want any controversy, do we? I was just doing this a little bit on the fly this morning. No chips. What a great score, Sam. Love it. Game week rank of 121,000. That's fantastic. Right. Captaincy. Correct. Good call, mate. I must say, I'm still kicking myself, to be honest with you. Still kicking myself. I said he was going to get a brace. Kelleher. Interesting call. Well done. Got 5 pointers. Who did you have on the bench? Verbruggen. Yeah, okay. Really good call. Ekdal. Off the bench. Bench points. Nice one. 8 Nori. Unlucky, buddy. Unlucky. But yeah, Estev. Pedro. And Dye came in. This is this thing of patience, isn't it? Everyone's bloody head in Dye, sold in Dye, and in Dye comes in. It's a lesson there for all of us. And one day we'll learn it. One day. Caicedo. Early season pick from me. I a tip, and then I bottled it myself. There's Caicedo, between sort of bonus points, likely to pick up the odd goal. He'll hit a nice little average of 5 across the season. Good pick. He's in there with the, oh my God, brain fog. Yeah, there's a number of players who cost not a lot of money, and he's one of them, and they're going to sort of get you just a very, very steady, but at a cheap price, 5 or 6 point average, just enabling other things. I think a few of them are coming to light now, and Manchester City, and I gave a tip for him at the beginning of the season, a pre-season, to keep an eye out when he's back and fit, that he will be a 7 or 8 average. I'm going to talk more about him in my wildcard video in more in depth, because a few others are actually latching onto him. I see now talking about him as he's about to get back in the team. I'm going to talk more in depth about that in one of my next videos. There he is, Gapco again. That hurts. I went words. My next song. That is my next song. That hurts. I went words. Salah. Yes, Salah. Are we having doubts about Salah? He's getting a return again. Say what you will. In the last minute, hurting me in every game. Yeah, but yeah, fair play. Watkins, I think people will be having doubts about Watkins, and people are selling Watkins. But the more people are selling Watkins, the more I'm thinking of bringing him in on a wild card. Just wouldn't mind seeing a return out of him before I do wild card, because once he starts scoring, he will then just get on a run. That is what Watkins does. And Jokeris captaincy. FPL Doc. Great team, well done. Let's see where that's got you. 121,000. A sea of green arrows, and an overall global rank of 173,000 currently. It's a great place to be after 2 game weeks, mate. Great place to be, and you didn't even play a chip. You've still got those up your sleeve. Really, really well done. So, Sam Bitness. In the lack of the basically the Bishop Brennan Trophy, been back in Kildare. You are the winner of the Father Jack Marwater Award. Well done, mate. Really, really, really well done. I'll be back in a couple of days with the final thoughts pre-game week 3. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. I've come up with another competition for a t-shirt. I'll probably announce that in the next video as well. Take care, have fun, play your own game, don't panic. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.